Wait for some people to get on. Just gonna wait just a few minutes before I start. Just a few minutes, just a few minutes. So, hello everyone. I'm Sharita, and some of y'all may know. And once again, I want to thank you to all those who that subscribe to the YouTube channel. Um, you can also find me on TikTok as well. And just want to say thank you. I know it's been a long time since I've done a live or posted a video. Well, I've been posting like little things here and there, but it's been a while since I did a live and wanted to come on here with some updates to let y'all know that I'm still on a weight loss journey, wellness journey, still trucking, in spite of the ups and downs, in spite of the different things that I've been dealing with in my personal life, in spite of things that I'm dealing with my health. I'm still holding on, yet holding on, yet holding on, and still taking things one day at a time. Second of all, I want to say happy holidays to everyone, happy New Year to everyone, happy Hanukkah to everyone, Yom Kippur to everyone, and to you and your family, your household. Remember to travel safe, as you go about to your family and friends' house on Christmas and New Year's, and make sure you pay attention to your surroundings as you go about your day. So I just wanted to see something. But nevertheless, have some updates. Well, there have been a lot of things that have been taking place. I'm still taking the Ozempic. I went up a dose to 1 milligram of Ozempic a few months back, but since then, as of last month, I went back down to a lower dosage of 0.5. Just wanted to go back to that dosage instead of going back up. But nevertheless, things go well. The next thing is had a lot of setbacks. I had RSV, a respiratory infection last month. Then I dealt with some dehydration last month and part of this month. But everything is going good. I have a little slight cold right now, but it's okay. Um, so, one of the things is my weight loss doctor. We were talking, so she went to a convention and something like that, and she was telling me about one doctor that they did a water fast at one of the hospitals. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of a water fast. That a lot of people does, but they do it without supervision. So my weight loss doctor, she talked to me about doing a water fast, and I said, okay, I'll try it out, because I told her I'm not new to fasting, because I fast before, fast for like 10 days, 2 days, or 3 days, or just a day. So she put a referral over to the other hospital, because I don't know if I did a live about what the other surgical bariatric surgeon told me when I went for my first consultation at the hospital that my weight loss doctor works at. Now, some, if y'all aware, some hospitals have like two different types of weight loss programs. They have non-surgical and surgical. So I was doing a non-surgical, where as though you just some people get on Ozempic or some type of meal plan and different things like that to help combat their weight, or some other type of GLP-1. So I was doing non-surgical before my doctor recommended bariatric surgery. So I said, okay, I'll do, see what the water fast all about. And the different things about the water fast is you stay in the hospital for a whole month, which is a supervised water fast. And they do, you just on liquids, electrolytes, and different things like that. So I, agreed to it. Because like I said, people in the past have tried water fasting. They lost a lot of weight with water fasting, but the thing is, they went straight into eating and caused problems. And you cannot do that when you fast. You just can't go to a daggone smorgasbord and think you're just going to gorge on food and different things like that. No, because when you fast, your body tends to reset itself and heal itself and fix itself. So I had my initial consultation with the bariatric surgeon. First I did a nurse, then I went and had my second appointment, and I had my third appointment. So I can't do the water fast because the doctor, the cardiologist that does that, he's no longer at the hospital. So the doctor asked me, did I want to get bariatric surgery at that particular hospital, or if I want to go back to the hospital, that I am, currently see the non-surgical weight loss doctor. So I agreed to continue my bariatric surgery at the new hospital. So one of the things that my non-surgical weight loss doctor asked me, and hello to everybody, happy holidays to everyone. I hope everybody is finished with their Christmas shopping and got your tree up, your lights up, and ready for your family. So one of the things that my doctor asked me, she said she wanted me to ask them what was the weight limit, because if bariatric surgery, you have to get down to a certain weight even before the doctor performs surgery on you, period. So when I did ask them, that particular hospital, because they, certain doctors, they don't like to perform surgery if your BMI is over a certain amount. They'll tell you, okay, you need to lose XYZ. So the new doctor that I see, they didn't require me. Well, I'm not sure, I haven't saw the doctor yet, but I saw one of the doctors. They said they was going on based on the weight that my doctor sent over to them. That's what they was going on. So they're not requiring me to lose any additional weight, even though I'm still losing weight though. So I said, okay. So I saw the dietitian, nutritionist first. That was my first appointment. I talked to the nutritionist, and we went over a lot of different things. And you have to do some, it was a questionnaire, and some of the questions on there was like I was like, no. I can say one of the questions on there say, it was like a lot of questions that, I did not know that people eat like that. So after the questionnaire, we talked about vitamins. So she said, I want you to start on some vitamins. Even though I already take vitamins now, I take vitamin B12 and I take vitamin D. So she wanted me to start on Women's Day vitamins. So I said, okay, I'll do that. And after that, we went over the food. So she asked me, how long does it take you to eat a meal? And I said, I don't know, because most times when I'm eating, I'll maybe take like 2 or 3 spoons, and I'll put the spoon down and I'll be doing something else. So I might be watching TV. I might grab my phone and look at and read a text message or email, and then I'll go back and eating, or I'm talking to somebody and I'll stop eating. So she told me to time myself. And I never time myself eating, just so she said, I want you to time yourself between 25 to 30 minutes, but she said at least 25 minutes. So she wants me to time myself 25 minutes, and I'm like, I can't do that because I don't eat. I told her it take me like 45 minutes, and sometimes a whole hour just to eat a meal, because I may just eat a spoon, 1 spoon of something, and then my plate would still be on the table. And then there are times when I have my plate of food and I won't even touch it, and by the time I touch my plate of food, it'd be cold. So I said, okay, I'll do it. So we just talked about a lot of different things, like foods that I eat and different things like that. So after my nutritionist visit, I had met with one of the doctor practitioners. So went over a lot of things with her. We talked about same thing, nutrition. We talked about surgery. I told her that I wanted to get the bariatric sleeve. I do not. One second, y'all. I told her that I didn't want to get the other surgery, where they cut part of your stomach and reroute. I didn't want to get that. I told her I don't want that because I remember years ago, when I went to a consultation, it was like back in 2015 or something like that. That the doctor told me he didn't recommend. He recommended the sleeve, so I stuck. I told her, I said I want to do bariatric sleeve. So she said okay. She wrote it down, and then she wrote a recommendation. And the recommendation was they have a new weight loss surgery that I'm not quite sure that a lot of people know about. It's called SADI, SADI. So you might want to look it up to see what it is for those of y'all that are considering weight loss surgery. I know they have the bariatric sleeve, they have the band, they have SADI, SADI. And I think I posted a short on it. And they also have the other one. I forgot the name of that. Gastro sleeve. Oh, gastro bypass. Yeah, gastro bypass. They have that. So they have like 4 different techniques of weight loss surgery. So she put on a recommendation on when I went back to look at the notes, the notes after they see you and stuff, and recommendations, SADI, SADI. So that was the visit. Then my next visit, which I had last week, let me see, so was my 3rd visit. So my 3rd visit was with the nurse, and basically with her visit, we just talked about surgery and different things like that. So I know at first they said my possible surgery month will be September of next year. So I said okay, and I have to get everything done, like all my different things that my insurance required me done by June. I think June the 5th or June the 6th. So my possible surgery will be September. The reason why they do, she said a 2-month gap is because they want you to do you go on a liquid diet before surgery. And that's like, if people don't know, they go on a liquid diet, which means you go on a protein diet to help shrink your liver. So I said, okay, I'll do that. Let me see what time it is, 3 something. So I said, okay, that's good. And I asked her, I said, do you get to pick your own protein drink? Because some of these protein drinks is just horrible out here. Whew, just horrible. And I have my own personal protein drink that I love. So after that, after the nurse visit, my possible month of surgery changed to July of next year. So the potential date that they said was September. Now it changed to July. So all of my appointments leading up to my surgery month, they haven't picked a date yet. So I probably won't know a date until February, because that's when I'll see my surgeon. I'll talk to him in February. So I guess by then they'll pick a date. I'm not sure. But like a potential date. They probably pick a potential date. They already picked a potential month. So all my visits are virtual visits, which is a plus, because the hospital that I will be having my surgery at is in another part of Virginia. It's like 47 minutes away versus having surgery here where I'm close by. But that's no problem because it's 47 minutes away, and straight shot. That not even a long drive, because I live right by the highway anyway. I live by 64. All my bariatric appointments leading up to my surgery month, like I said, is all virtual. The only things that are not virtual is when I have to go in like maybe like 3, 4, 5 times out of the 6 months. So that's out of the 6 months, I'll go in the office 5 times. Like my next office visit, my first office visit is in February. My next one is not till, well, the first office visit is next month, because I have to, they require you, well, it's not requirement by the insurance company, but the hospital requires everyone to get, pulmonary tests to make sure your lungs okay, because they stick this little thing down your throat when, anybody has surgery. So that's my first in-office visit, which is 2 visits. Then my second office visit is in February. My third office is in February, where I see the doctor, the surgeon. Then my next visit after that is in May. And my last visit is in June. Yeah, in June. Yeah, I want to say June. And you all know, if you ever have bariatric surgery, you got to see a psychiatrist or a social worker counselor. And the reason why you see that is because they want to make sure that you're mentally prepared for this type of surgery, and understand that, this is surgery about to do with your body. There's certain changes you got to make, yada, 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 blase, 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 But so that visit is virtual, but all my visits are virtual, which is a plus. Like I said, I don't have to travel back and forth, but it's a good thing, because I get to travel, next month, to go down to that part of Virginia and be down there. I go down there 2 days back to back, and one of my friends asked me, he's like, do you got to go down and stay and tell your surgery? I'm like, no. All my visits are virtual, and I'm so excited, but just fine. But it's okay though. But I'm doing good. I had, like I said, I had minor setbacks and haven't been feeling well here and there. Got a little slight cold, and still on a journey, and I'm not gonna give up. Things got better. I can move around more. I still am at fall risk. So, somebody still have to make sure I don't fall, anything like that. But most part, I try my best to move around by myself, get up by myself. But I come a long way, y'all, because some of y'all don't know, some of y'all do know that I couldn't even do nothing. I couldn't walk hardly. I could only step 2 feet. Man, I couldn't do hardly anything, man. I'm telling you. But God is good, y'all. I'm just going to do this for 1 second. But nonetheless, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to just talk to my daughter. But my daughter just left. But nevertheless, it's been, a hurdle. It's, I couldn't hardly do anything, but thankfully I can, get around. Some people can't. I have a rollator, which is good, because I've been wanting one for a long time, because you can push it and then I can sit down on it. And but when I go out, I use my electric wheelchair when I go out to the doctors and stuff like that. I have a manual wheelchair too, and sometimes I take that out, and sometimes I just, because I get transportation and I use my electric wheelchair for that. And when I go out, sometimes I can't get somebody to take the electric wheelchair out. I just use my rollator and just take my time. And that's what I do. I take my time every day, 1 step at a time. That's what I do. I'm not ready for Christmas. I don't have no tree up. There are no lights or nothing like that. But it's okay. There's a lot of people that didn't put up a tree this year. A lot of people didn't put up lights. And I think where I live, I only seen one person that has lights outside. One person. And I live in an apartment. I only seen one person, but it's okay. I told my daughter, but she lives in Georgia, what I wanted for Christmas, and I told her, I said, I just want a hat, gloves, scarves, earmuffs, and what I say? Hat, gloves, scarf, and ear muffins. She was like, really? I said, yeah, that's all I want. Then I told my sister, I told my sister because she asked me what I wanted. And I told her I want a coat. Because, y'all, let me tell y'all, I haven't had a coat since 2007. Have had a coat since 2007. So my sister told me she was going to buy me a coat this year for Christmas. We'll see. She told me give her the link and stuff. So I sent her the link. I told her I really want a coat from Torrid, which is Torrid. Anybody know about Torrid? They're kind of high, but that's the clothes I buy that can fit me. But she said, go to, I think she said Ashley Stewart or Romans and pick a coat from there, because I guess the coat's more cheaper. But that's what I told my sister I want a coat. So I'm hoping she buy it, because I need one for winter. Because when I go out now, I just take like one of them throw blankets that you see on couches and stuff, and I wrap myself around it, and I put another one over my legs to keep myself warm. So I'm hoping that my daughter get me some gloves, scarf, hat, and earmuffs and mail it to me. But nevertheless, I told somebody, I said, the greatest gift, if I don't receive no gifts at all, I'm telling y'all, the greatest gift that I have this year and years to come is life. Because I'm telling you, I should not be here. Like I said, the doctor told my mom it wasn't looking good. I went to the ER because I wasn't feeling right. Excuse me, y'all. I wasn't feeling right and something was wrong. I had 2 near-death experiences, and I went to the ER, and next thing I know, I woke up in ICU. Didn't know what happened, how I got there, or anything. But all I know, that it was nobody but God, that I'm still here. So this Christmas, my gift from God is life. My New Year is life. Greatest thing is life more abundantly. I want you all to have a happy New Year, a happy holidays to you all. Don't eat too much. Make sure you save room for that sweet potato pie and that pumpkin pie. But most importantly, the sweet potato pie is better than pumpkin pie. I'm just saying. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and different things like that. And just, let me see. Hello, everybody. Hello. But I can't read comments while I'm talking, so I always wait to the end of this to read comments. But hello to all you all that viewed the live. And like I said, like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share with someone that's going through a weight loss journey or needs some pick me up, some uplift me, encouragement. I always try to post a short every day or a post every day to encourage people, or just to lift you up, lift your spirits up. If you like to donate, the donation information is in the description. You can donate via Cash App, the $, capital S, capital A, capital B, 1973.52, or Zelle or Apple Pay, 804-944-1486, or Venmo, the @ capital S capital S, lowercase HARETA hyphen capital B lowercase ERRY 09876. That is if you would like to make a donation. But nevertheless, happy holidays to you and your family. And trust me, the greatest gift that you can receive right now is life more abundantly. Be blessed, everyone. And once again, thank you for watching.